I remember thinking that I wanted to write a different sort of fantasy story. I wanted to do some of the things that I loved in fantasy when I read these books, and they made me excited, and I stayed up all night reading them. And I knew it was going to be not the story of clashing armies and that sort of fantasy. I wanted it to be the story of a man's life. And I had just read the journals of Cassanova, who's a real man, and he wrote them when he was 70 years old and exiled from France for being Casanova. And I thought, this is amazingly interesting. He's just telling the story of his life. And I thought, so you can just have somebody tell the story of their life, and that's really interesting. And he was a liar and a con man and an adventurer. And yeah, there he seduced a lot of nuns. And and then I also read Cyrano de Bergerac, which is my favorite piece of drama. And Cyrano was marvelous and proud and beautiful and broken and sad. And I thought, why have I never read a character like this in fantasy? And so I took those two things together, and then I thought, well, how about a wizard too? Because why not, you know? And then I thought, what makes a wizard? And then I thought of the classic wizards. You have Merlin, Gandalf. He's very new. He's very new to the game, Dumbledore. And like, who else? Like, honestly, like maybe Moses, you know? Like, he's like turning his stick into snakes. That's pretty wizardy, you know? But I thought, what do these people really, like, what makes Gandalf cool? What makes Merlin cool? It's not that he occasionally, like, lights a pine cone on fire. I mean, that's pretty weak tea in terms of magic. But Gandalf knows things. That's what makes Gandalf cool. That's at the heart of being a wizard. So I thought, okay, so let's have Cyrano de Bergerac, Casanova, and Gandalf. Let's take some pieces out of all of these and kind of bring them together and make him a rock star too. Because why not? Let's see how that works. And that's how Kvothe started.